Pandemic, heroes, pay the price as hospitals cut registered nurses to balance budgets.
Here's a summary of the article.
Hospital has issued layoff notices to frontline registered nurses, the very nurses hailed as heroes during the COVID-19 pandemic. Lakeridge Health has informed the Ontario Nurses Association that it is cutting 8 full-time and 6 part-time RNs from several of its units as it seeks to balance its budget. ONA President Vicky McKenna, RN, has expressed anger that employers are undertaking a round of RN cuts during a pandemic that is far from over. This is the second time in the space of a week that a large Greater Toronto Area hospital is opting to put money over care. Lakeridge Health is cutting RNs who provide high-quality care to patients in the acute medicine unit, surgical program and most alarmingly, the infectious disease clinic. It's truly outrageous that this is the route that management is taking to balance the budget, and the residents of Durham Region who rely on Lakeridge for their health care needs should be very alarmed. Multiple studies have shown that cutting RN care leads to patients suffering a 7% increase in morbidity and mortality. I am dumbfounded that in the midst of a pandemic, when Ontarians are out thanking frontline nurses for their incredible dedication, courage and skills, that Toronto Rehab and now, Lakeridge Health is cutting the very people who make a difference to their patients' health outcomes and provide such good value. ONA is calling on this government to stop the RN cuts now and urging Ontarians to do the same. This is too important to everyone to stay silent. ONA is the union representing more than 68,000 registered nurses and healthcare professionals, as well as 18,000 nursing student affiliates, providing care in hospitals, long-term care facilities, public health, the community, clinics and industry.
This post received a score of 32,000, with an upvote ratio of 95%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Proof, if proof were needed that the loyalty door only swings one way with employers.
Did we still need proof of this today? I thought the simple fact that pensions are rare to non-existent was enough.
When I talk about how employers don't give a fuck at all about their employees, my friends tend to get defensive, say things like, "Not my boss, company." Even though their boss, company, is cutting their benefits and offering them incentives like snacks in offices they can no longer go to.
As a former member of the Clueless set, I think this explains it really well. TLDR, it asserts that the modern corporation has 3 classes: sociopaths at the top, people who are clueless as to how the company actually perceives them in the middle, and people who are aware that the company is fucking them but can't or won't do anything about it at the bottom.
So reading this, it seems like I'm an overperforming, clueless loser. Feels accurate.
Remember, kids, if the media calls you a hero, it means they expect you to die and/or so they can remove you more easily. See war veterans, healthcare professionals, teachers who are still working during the pandemic, etc. etc. Never forget 9/11s. What about the first responders? We forgot.
Jon Stewart has not forgotten. His pissed-off speech to Congress in 2019 was amazing.
He has to be fuming now.
No more fuming than any of us, I hope. Jon is just very articulate and has a way of expressing what we all feel. He can certainly speak for me most days.
But they put up signs in front of hospitals that say, "Thank you to our healthcare heroes." Isn't that better a paycheck?
The hospital I work at has fake thank you letters from patients plastered all over the walls. I know they are fake because Kyle age 9, Betty age 82, and Sarah age 26, future RN, all have the same handwriting. Shit makes me so mad.
They may have been submitted online. Not to say that the letters are a substitute for real appreciation.
Why wouldn't they print them instead of faking it to look cute?
At my hospital they just jot them down onto cards for display. They are submitted online a lot of times.
Everyone knew this was going to happen. Call them heroes while supplying inadequate PPE or not supplying it at all. Make them work grueling hours. At the end of it, cut them loose to squeeze another dime out. End as in quotes because the general public is acting like the pandemic is over or unimportant to daily life.
Kid Rock told me it was over. So who are you to argue with him?
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.